Hello everybody, Cam S here. Today we are going to be reviewing my new favorite tackle backpack. As you may know, I have done reviews on other tackle backpacks, and I decided that with me going off to school, I was going to be doing a lot more bank fishing, so I wanted to switch over to an actual backpack with two straps rather than my Sling Backpack, because I figured if I was going to be wading in the water or doing a lot of bank fishing, that one single strap was going to be a little uncomfortable at times, especially if I was going to be out there for a while. So I ended up ordering this one, and it actually has the capability to have a single strap as well. You can zip them together so you can have a single sling, or you can unzip and have two. So it's kind of the best of both worlds for the backpack itself, I guess, because you can actually have it be a single strap if that's what you prefer, and if you're just picking it up here and there and just want to throw it over your shoulder real quick and move on, or if you want to put it over both shoulders with both straps, you have that option as well. And when I ordered this bag, I ordered it and then I realized that it was supposed to be technically smaller than my Spider Warrior bag, which I was fine with. I figured I could take some stuff out and only take with me what I needed. I would bring my bigger bag, leave it in the car, and then fill this up with just what I planned on using that day. But when it got to me, I found out that I could fit actually more in it in a smaller bag than I could fit in my bigger bag. So even though the dimensions are smaller, the pockets are designed a lot better on this one. That they're more boxy for those Plusinno and other tackle boxes that you can put inside better. And I'll start on the outside of the bag first, and then I'll show you how much I can fit inside the bag and what I have in the bag. So on the one side we have the water bottle carry case, or whatever you'd like to call it, and with these straps you can also remove them and add them to different positions on the bag. So if you want to have two on one side or one on the other side, you can move these clips around to wherever you want them. And then if we flip over, we got a sunglass carry case and then a smaller pocket on the outside. Then we have two bigger pockets right here. And then flipping over, if you watched my last review on a different tackle bag, you saw that my biggest and most convenient thing with the other one was the plier holster on the outside, and this one has it as well. So you can just unvelcro that real quick and pull out your pliers, which if you fish a lot, typically you're going to need your pliers pretty regularly in some circumstances. So it's nice to have them on the outside where you don't have to dig through your bag to be able to find them. Another thing on the outside of the bag is there are these tactical clips everywhere where you can actually strap. This strap comes with it as well. You can clip across these, or basically wherever you want to clip, or if you want to clip something on here, you can do so. And then another thing on the other side that I forgot to mention is there is a rod holder pocket right in the side of here. So I have used it a little bit. I typically go out with more than just one or two rods. So if I am wading down the river, it is nice to have where you can put it in there, and it's actually not too bad. Like, it's decently sturdy. I figured that it would be flopping all over the place, but it honestly held up pretty well, and it is convenient if you're going to be just going out with two rods and you're going to be in an open area. You got to keep in mind though, if you're walking down the bank with your fishing rod in the rod holder, you got to keep a pretty good idea of how low lying the branches are, because I a few times got caught up when I was not paying attention. So now looking at what all's in the bag, there, like I said, there's pockets up here. I have all my tape measure and my wacky rig and multi-tools on this sunglass case holder. You can unclip this, and this is where I keep my hooks, my bobbers, and all that kind of stuff. And it is a decent sized pocket to carry some of your smaller items. And another nice thing about these pockets are that they zip all the way down the side, so you can basically open it wide open. On my other one, you cannot really do that as much, so it was pretty nice to be able to do that. On the second biggest pocket, I just have my soft plastics, and as you can see, you can fit quite a bit in that pocket. And like I said, the way that these pockets open, if you wanted to flip it around from off of your back to get inside of these pockets, you honestly can do it from just about every angle. So if you're out there on the water, wading in the water, and want to flip it around and get in here to figure out a new lure or just pull some of your stuff out, is pretty convenient. Then the very biggest pocket closest to your back, you can keep quite a bit of stuff in it as well. I have multiple boxes in here, and there's also a pocket in the inside as well where you can put other baggies and your fishing regulation book or anything like that as well. But as you can see, you can still even fit more in here if you wanted to. If you wanted to jam pack this thing, you could fit a few more things in here. So that is pretty nice. Like I said, it was smaller than the spider wire one, but it somehow fits quite a bit more stuff. There is a cushion for your back as well, and another pocket to keep anything that you want in there. But like I was saying earlier, if you wanted to unclip that and clip it onto the other side to make a sling for your backpack, you can do that as well. Or if you want to unclip it and add it to the other side, and you want to unzip the zipper and have a regular backpack, you can do that as well. It is a very versatile bag. There's a lot of room for personalization or modification, I guess I should say, with all the clips on it. I ended up adding this little bag on it as well on one of the clips, so I could put my phone and wallet in it for easy access if I was in water a little too deep to keep my phone in my pocket. So it is a very versatile bag, and I do like it quite a bit more than my sling one that I was using for the last few fishing seasons. But this is what it looks like with bow straps engaged. But you also have the option to loosen and tighten these straps up as well. So I have these pretty tight, and you can loosen them quite a bit, so I'm sure it can fit anybody at just about any size. But like I said, there are 2 clips on each side, so you can clip over here on the same clip or a different clip, and then zip the zipper up. Have yourself a sling backpack as well, so you can have it over only one shoulder. And like I was saying earlier, that it makes it an easy way to flip around like this, get whatever you need, and then flip it back over to your shoulder. But like I was saying earlier, right here is your holster for your pliers, and then right here is your fishing rod holder, which I don't have my fishing rod with me right now, but it does fit in there. And then you have these little straps on here as well to strap your fishing rod securely into place. And like I was saying earlier, it is pretty secure and more secure than I expected, in all honesty. Then last but not least, there is a kind of pocket. I don't know if you would use it for a tripod, with these little Velcro straps on the bottom. So I'm not sure if I think it's designated for a net, but I obviously don't use it. But overall, I really do like this bag. I like it a lot more than my other one. It's nice to be able to have both straps if you want them that day, and have the ability to make it into a sling backpack as well. So it's very versatile. There's lots of things you can do with it. It's very customizable, and it is a good fishing tackle bag, and I would definitely recommend it. Hopefully I answered any of the questions that you did have on this tackle bag. If you have any other questions, or you want to know anything else about this bag, leave it down in the comments below and I will try to answer them as soon as possible. And hopefully we'll be ice fishing very soon. I went home this weekend and grabbed my ice fishing gear, so I think I'm all set to go. I just need to do a little bit of research to find some good lakes nearby. So hopefully by next week we will have an ice fishing video for you, and if not, hopefully we will have one the week after. I hope this answered any of the questions you may have had about this bag, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.